Hi everyone, welcome back to Kubaza Market, hashtag Ask a Creative. Today I have a stylist. Isn't that so cool? I'm so excited for this one. So yeah, I'm gonna let him introduce himself, you know what we do here, get to learn, get to know all about the creatives. Reagan,
No,
how are you doing?
alright, thanks. How are you doing?
I'm good, I'm so good. I'm excited. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, thanks for having me. So grateful for having me here.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, Reagan Zamir. My name is Reagan Mkandawe. Yeah, I'm a versatile fashion.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a versatile fashion stylist and a creative director and conceptual model. That's what I do for you.
I've never lost track.
Versatile fashion stylist.
What's that? Now you have to explain all the time.
Like a versatile is someone usually who's just not into one thing, you know.
Okay.
Because there are different types of stylists. There's just editorial stylists,
Oh, wow.
retro stylists, streetwear stylists. You know, they just focus on
one type of styling.
But
Okay.
for me myself, I'm versatile. I can do anything.
Okay, so versatile stylist,
Creative director, conceptual model.
You're a model.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know that.
I'm a model.
Okay.
I think for those who have been following my handles, time back, it was me who used to be inflamed.
Yeah.
You know, but as of now, I just usually organize models. You know,
Reagan has come with a lot of lingo. Flames. What
Yeah.
is flames?
I meant
The pictures.
yeah, the pictures.
Okay, for people like me who are boring, who don't know, flames, pictures.
Yeah,
Okay.
pictures. Yeah.
Cool, nice.
Yeah.
That's a lot of things. So when you say creative director, I'm assuming that also spills into the music videos that I've seen you do and all of that.
Even during photo sessions, there's always a creative director. It's important, you know. A creative director is someone usually provides, let's say, in our environment. He has to make sure like everything is set, you know. And he also helps in terms of
vision,
direct models. You know.
Nice. So it's not the photographer's job, because like I would think that's the photographer's job to have like the vision or the client.
Yeah, we do like share ideas and all of that, but let me say if I've hired a creative director, he has to be the main, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you have to hire, so when you are you hired specifically as stylist, or someone has to hire you as stylist and creative director?
It depends the services that you want to do.
Okay, but so those are separate fees. That's what I'm trying to understand.
Yes, but sometimes let me say during the shoot, if I see things are not going in the right way, I just come in as a director. I help out.
Nice.
That's how it is.
Creative fashion flowing and everything. Okay, you've taken us from where I wanted us to go. So let's backtrack. You clearly have a lot of experience and a lot of knowledge. That's why you're here. That's what I want to learn from you. Let the people know, how long have you actually been doing this?
Actually, I don't know, but I've been in this space for like from 2016,
2016.
17.
Wow.
17. By then I wasn't that serious. But just right after my some issues like my grandfather died.
I'm so sorry about
Yeah,
that.
that's when I started expressing myself through what I do.
What happened?
To cut the story short, I grew up with a single mom. So like most of the times I used to spend my days at my grandparents' place during holidays, weekends.
So your grandpa was like your father figure?
Yeah, exactly. And that's why I even learned my stuff that I'm doing.
Wow, your grandpa was into fashion and style.
Let me say, he wasn't into fashion, but you know, the type of things that he had, you know, by then it was kind of different, you know, what he did.
Yeah, the style.
Especially on weekends when they're going out for, let me say, events, church, they would ask me, Reagan, what can I put on this? What can we kindly add on this?
Nice. And so that the passion started bubbling up.
So like when he died, I kind of, you know, don't you? Then started thinking of maybe let me try to do what these guys were.
Okay, so the style was sort of your way of connecting yourself to the person you had just lost.
Yeah.
And remembering. That's nice. That's really beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, it kind of explains because most of the work that I see, at least your personal work, is very kind of old school style. Is that something that you go for? Is that deliberate?
So like I'm into retro and editorial, but it's not just old school.
Yeah.
It's that bit new style,
Okay.
whereby ancient meeting with the future and the present. So like what we're trying to bring in is not just the old,
Yeah.
We're also trying to mix up things.
Sort of the old with the new, making some magic here and there. I love it. So 2016, you lost your grandpa, unfortunately, and then you went on to decide this is what I want to do.
Yeah, 2016 after my grandpa died, I kind of isolated myself from a lot of things. Then as time goes by, I met up a friend who was also into he was a creative being. Then from there on, we just started sharing ideas. Creative
energy started flowing.
Yeah.
And you started, I'm gonna get into styling. So what was, how do you even come up and say? Because I'm into fashion. I think I'm a fashion. So no, this one I dressed up because you're coming. I said I have to impress. We have a stylist on set. I have to look nice. Yeah. But what would you like? How was it for you, like Reagan in 2016, 2017, when you were thinking, I want to do this as a job? What pushed you to say this is a job that I want to do?
Because of seeing what the fashion industry is in Zambia. By then things weren't active the way things are active like right now. It's because of we have also coming in the different vibe, and people are also coming in the different vibe. By then it was just people were doing same things,
Okay.
Same similar stuff.
Same style.
So I decided to maybe if I coming in, I also inspire a lot of people, and I also coming in with a different vibe.
You bring something else to the table.
Yeah.
Nice. I like it when I hear people and their view is collective. Like in as much as it's born from you, this is something you wanted to do yourself. You're also thinking, what can I offer the community as a whole? Which you really brought an amazing style, which we really appreciate. I really enjoy seeing your work. Let's get into fast forward to now. Well, not even now. Recently, you've been doing a lot of music videos. You're on a lot of sets. How do you find yourself there? Is it just the work? Is it just time, luck? What has happened? How do you build a career as a stylist?
I can't say it's luck, time, luck, because let me say I've been putting in work.
Yeah.
I've been putting in work and people are seeing.
Okay.
It's not like I'm connected with people or what. Whatever I'm connected with is because of what I do.
The work that you do.
Yeah. Whatever is close to me is because of what I do. Yeah.
So it was just from the networking over the years. When did it become for you something? Because you do this full time.
Yeah, I do this full time.
When did you, from when you started to now, has it always been something that you thought was sustainable, or at what point did it become something that's I can live off of this alone?
I think that was last year.
Okay.
Last year things started changing time to time, bumping into a lot of different people, meeting new places. Along the way, things started changing in a way whereby I would have shoots in a week, maybe 4, 5, yeah. And as of now, that's what happened,
Wow.
Even as I'm telling I'm from last night I was on set.
Nice. I love that. We love to hear that. So it's really encouraging as well, because sometimes you see people, I mean, when someone goes to maybe your Instagram and Facebook, they think, Anamba Manje Manje, you know what I mean? Like, oh, he's just from 2020 or 2021, but you've actually been putting in the work from 2016, 17, 18, building your craft, learning your market. That's really amazing. Tell us about some of the work that you've done. You did a reality show. That was Exactly.
Yeah,
How do you find yourself on a reality show? A Botswana reality show.
yeah. A big shout out to the people who helped me out dealing with the same assist at the same project. So on that project, it was after just I got the assist, after I did the project with Jameson, having the people, liking what you do.
Yeah.
And they came in saying that I think we need this boy to help us out in terms of the styling and the creative direction.
And that's how you got yourself on. And it's a very different style. It's not similar to what you usually do.
Yeah.
It was very modern looking and everything.
So ideas and styles, you just have to keep coming each and every day. So you have to produce different styles. You don't just have to stick to one thing.
How do you separate your personal style from the way people see you? Because your portfolio, I would assume, is your Instagram, your Facebook, right? That's where people see you. But when you post yourself, how do you convince the client that this is not the only style that I do? Like I can do other things apart from the way I dress myself.
So for that, it depends what the client wants. Because I'm one person who doesn't even, I always make sure the client has to be, happy with whatever I provide, So I always go for what the client wants, and I also had up my own initiative. So that's where, the difference comes in, handing up my own initiative, handing up a different vibe.
Do you ever have on set, you're like, no, this is what you should wear, and then the client is like, no. But you know that what the client is speaking is not nice.
Yeah. It happens,
Then what are you doing for something?
That's what I do. Because these days clients they also have people, management. So it's either I talk to the management or anyone who's close to that person to make them understand. And it's so difficult to make someone understand what you want.
Not just what you want, but that they don't look nice.
Yeah.
It's a very hard thing to be. I feel like it's an interesting job. I would enjoy it. I think I would enjoy the no, yes. But I would not enjoy people telling me once if say there's a music video, right? And you're the creative director, so I'm assuming the work would be yours to make the set, the costumes that will go into the set, and then the artist shows up and they're like, this is rubbish.
That's happened. For real.
Oh, that's so heartbreaking.
I'm telling you.
And then you just have to change everything.
Yeah. You just have to. Sometimes you just make them understand because you know how people are. You know how it is. You just have to make them understand. Because, let me say, before the project, there's that thing whereby let me say we've got a video. And that client, you haven't worked with him. You haven't worked with him or her. You have to explain to them what usually the way you work, the treatments you give, the services.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. But I can't even imagine. That's the part that I can't take. I put in my heart, my everything, and then someone shows up on set and says it doesn't work for me.
This is not interesting.
Yeah. I would assume though, isn't there a creative process before that? Maybe you give a concept design and say, oh, this is what we're going for, how the client feels, rather than there's a set and then they come and see the set and say no.
Yeah, because there are people that usually communicate before they shoot, and they're just people usually, okay, let's do this. On this after day, you just come in with
show up.
Yeah, you just show up.
But I don't
such shoots.
Yeah.
That's usually bring confusion.
Because there was no prior arrangement. Okay. Nice.
So it's even healthy, to prepare things way before. So even when the actual day comes, you just yourself, you do your thing.
So where do you see yourself taking this? Where do you see taking styling as Reagan the stylist? By the way, guys, shout out. His handle is Reagan the stylist. I love it so much. So where do you see Reagan the stylist going in Zambia?
I can't predict, but
where do you hope to be?
I'm seeing myself somewhere big, doing big things, working with bigger names.
Yeah.
You never know, maybe tomorrow, even today.
Yeah.
Things might change, you know.
I love that.
Yeah, you know, because
True.
it's not the way it started, you know. Things are
Yeah.
changing, you know, day by day, step by step, you know.
And the fashion industry, because style is under fashion. So, where do you see the fashion industry going in that? Because we do see, you know, there are more events that are fashion centered. People are paying more attention. The tailors are getting better. Thank God.
Yeah, big shout out to the designers.
Big shout out to the design. No, you know, the design, I feel like talent has always been there for the design, but the craft work itself has definitely been getting better. It's something to
It's
commend.
improving.
Yes. So, where do you see yourself with that? Where do you hope to see Zambia on the fashion space?
I love what the fashion industry in Zambia is, you know, the way they're doing things, the way we are doing things.
Yeah.
They keep on evolving, we keep on evolving, changes, you know, everything, you know, like I think from where we are right now, maybe we even start like competing with bigger countries, you know. I'm sure we're doing that because there are bigger names, you know.
I'm really
From Zambia who are doing big things out of Zambia.
Yes, true. I'm really hoping that Zambia Fashion Week becomes bigger.
Really?
Like big, like internationals. You know the way people hope to be like New York Fashion Week, Milan Fashion Week. I hope Zambia grows like that in Africa at least. You know, to have that name established. Because right now we know Nigeria is doing amazing things in fashion.
Nigeria, South Africa, they've been doing big things.
But also, like, you know, to just have that in Zambia would be really nice to see. So shout out to you guys who are taking us there. We love you.
Thanks.
Yeah. I feel like I would be doing a disservice if we sat here and we did not address the fact that you're a guy in fashion. How does that work out? Because we don't usually see, especially in Zambia, fashion is not always associated with men. So that, um, how has that been, like bringing that together and helping people understand, like, this is what I'm into, Mashtaba Vovala, like, this is my style, is what I do. And where has your mom been throughout this whole journey? Like, how's that been? How's the process been?
She has been on my side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because she's the only person that has been on my side. Like I told you, I've only, you know, I grew up with a single mom. So like she has been supportive to me, and the people that are close to me, they've been supportive.
They've been very supportive.
Yeah. Sometimes in Mangalako, you know, there are other people where mashtaba vovala, sipa wakazi.
Yeah.
Sipa wakazi. They'll think like maybe it's straight, you know, but you know, you know, like I told you, things are changing so much. Understand.
Yeah. Okay. We love that. No, I really appreciate that and seeing, especially that you've been consistent because you say things have been picking up since last year, 2020. That's when things have been really, really picking up. So to see the journey and how far you've come, it's very inspiring and it's very commendable too. So shout out to you. Like, you've done a lot and we appreciate it as a people because we see it's people like you that are building the backbone for where we want to see Zambia. We can't always be saying, oh, one day, but no one's doing the groundwork, you know what I mean? So you guys are really making it possible for that one day to be possible. Yes. And then that just started. Did you people go to school for style?
Yeah, they do.
Okay. Did you go to school for that? Did you think of going to school for style?
No.
What did you go to school for?
I think I went to school to like gain some knowledge, you know, in terms of some other stuff, you know.
Off the record, you had mentioned you went to school for graphic design. What happened with that path? Would you still pursue graphic design?
For now, no.
For now?
I just want to like focus on
styling. Nice. Okay.
Because I'm seeing something in this, you know.
There really is something.
Yeah.
There is something. There's definitely something here. Something big.
I feel like when I decide to like put it on a break, I'll just distract myself. So I better just focus on what I do, you know. Stay in my lane. What pass a praise?
Okay,
yeah, they're coming out too strong, you know.
Nice. So what can we look out for from Reagan the stylist?
I've got a lot of work coming up.
Okay.
I've got a short fashion film. It's called Breaking Boundaries and Celebrating Young Creatives.
We have to pause. What is a fashion film? Educate us.
A fashion film?
Yeah.
A fashion film is, let me say, it's like I said, a film, but it's also involving into fashion and creative arts. So like we've got different type of short fashion films. There are short fashion films that talk about healthy, but there will be also like fashion vibes in it. There are short fashion films that talk about hustling, what you do for a living.
So yours will be about?
Mine will be about hustling, using the power of what you have.
Creative.
It applies about the beauty of hustling.
Nice. When can we look out for your short film, more projects, obviously.
I've got a
lot of projects. We love that.
Just have to keep your eyes on Reagan.
Nice. Speaking of keeping your eyes, where can people find you? What are your handles? Can you face the camera in?
My handles I've got Styled by Reagan. That's my work account. And I've got my personal account, Reagan Zamir.
Alright.
And I've got also a creative platform which is coming.
Wait, your account is on Facebook, Instagram?
Instagram and Facebook. On Facebook you can reach out to me on Reagan Zamir and Dairy Crafted. That's my platform. That's my creative platform. On Instagram it's Styled by Reagan. That's where you can find most of my work. Personal it's Reagan Zamir.
Reagan Zamir. So thank you so much for coming. We really appreciate it and just letting us into your life, know more about you, know more about stylist, the stylist in Zambia. Hire him. He's very good at his work. You guys know where to find us. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Facebook and Instagram at Kubaza Market. Until next time, bye.